I don't have a migraine anymore. That's pretty sick, dude. Dark Souls 2 is so sick. Dark Souls 2 is so based. It's amazing. I love this game. I love this game. I'm already starting to think to myself, like, maybe when I run out of stuff to do in Dark Souls 2, like, I can't do any more content because, like, you know, I'm still waiting for a certain someone to, like, finish the game. Maybe I'll just start all the way over, and I'll just do Dark Souls 2 all the way over again with, like, a different build. Maybe I'll just do that. That sounds fun. That sounds cool. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let's just get straight back into it. To the Undead Crypt. Undead Crypt, it's fine. It's fine. You know? There ain't nothing wrong with Undead Crypt. It's not winning, like, any awards. Well, I don't know. There's some cool stuff about it. I won't deny. I think a lot of its ideas are just kind of annoying. I like to go out of my way to destroy the graves that can summon the bastards. You do summon a bastard by doing that. So, like, a bastard must be dealt with. But I'd rather deal with, like, one bastard when I expect him and when I'm close, then potentially have to deal with, like, many bastards later, right? So that's my whole philosophy regarding that. Like, we'll summon another bastard when we go hit this over here. But again, like, I think it's worth it. Especially on your ooh, a blue flame. Holy monkey. Do they always, like, what's the drop rate on blue flame? I think that's like a really good weapon. Is it not? Holy shit. Not for my build. Whoa, and I got two of them. I must have got one earlier and not noticed. It's not like a good weapon for my build or anything like that, but damn, son. I mean, that's sick. Good old Titanite chunk and a... Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. And another one. Can we backstab these guys? Nah, whatever. Who cares? Ladia gauntlets. I don't think I've ever... Wow, another blue flame. I don't think I've ever farmed the whole Ladia set. Maybe I should one day. That might be fun. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's talk this through. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Yeah. That makes sense. I thought we gotta get out of here, and I was like, well, maybe I can just drop, but, like, obviously that didn't work out. That's okay. That's not even slightly bothersome. Okay. There's a well-documented fact that sometimes the tracking on lock-on just doesn't do it for you. Okay, so this time, shit's gonna be different. Because we're gonna throw a dark fog up there, brother. Yeah, let's trade spells. I don't mind. You guys are dead as hell. Oh, the cheese, man. The cheese. Yeah, that's right. And as always, I like to go back through. Oh my goodness. There we go. Really take our time. Okay, alright. Interesting buffered inputs there. Ouch. You're dead. Lady of White Hood. There's a nameless usurper coming up, right? Pretty sure. Whoa, hey, hold on there. Yes, indeed. But from whence does this nameless usurper come? Oh, they're there. Just an ungodly amount of damage, dude. It's getting annoying hearing me say it over and over, I know, but after all these years, playthrough after playthrough after playthrough of doing it, the rapier build, it never ceases to astound me. Alright, some stuff I won't use. Avalyn. Gonna have to buy some fucking life gems soon. Do we really not, we don't get dark fogged, huh? Some enemies are immune. These appear to be one of those enemies. Would have been really sick, though. You know? Come on. Open sesame. Come on down. Alrighty. I don't remember if there are any of those extra special bastards, the Red Phantoms, down here. I also never remember quite which is the way to go. So I have had a lot of deaths coming down here. I won't lie to you. It's not that one. Not that one. Hey, here it is. Oh, I legitimately love just the fuckery, dude. That's so good. You get out here and there's just a million dudes ready to whoop your ass. They're all casting spells and shit at you. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go clean up. Ow. Yeah. Whoa, Rapier's at risk. Should we maybe kill you with Dark Orb? Used my Rapier too much, man. I can hear some shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't choke, don't choke, don't choke. Bam. That Thunderstrike was really good. That was really good. He really got me with that. Whoa. So sick, dude. So sick. Do I remember correctly that you just get hit by a guy in the wall here and there's just like not really anything you can do about it? Yeah. Alright, well. That was Undead Crypt. All lights. Very cool zone. There's a couple more treasures that we haven't gotten. For instance, there's one right over here. And then it's time to go say hi to Velstadt. Oh, a Dark Knight Stone, finally. Oh, jeez, it's crazy. Alright, let's get it done. It's time. And we got it. Say hello to Velstadt. We're just gonna trade hits for not really any good reason. Ow. Alright. We'll start. We'll be smart here. Better use this next. Yeah, you're dead now. One hit, roll. Two hit. Plenty of time to hit you while you do this. Just get my stamina bar back. Missed one hit. Good old Velstat. I mean, this guy's... We love him. One hit. Nope. Two. One. Two. Oh, whatever. Go for the kill. Just make it 4. Hello, Vendrick. It's always good to see you. I really like the enemies that run in there. Very fun.
This ring is the symbol of the king.
It sure is.
Use it and bear and
Okay. So no matter what, we gotta go to Macduff, because we got a Dark Knight Stone. You're relatively new to Dark Souls 2, and you keep wondering why I keep harping on and on and on and on about that Dark Knight Stone. I'll explain in brief here. Let me just pull up a menu so you can look at some numbers with me. So, we look here on the Sunset Staff. Here's all the stats of the Sunset Staff. And all of these things over here, you can see we got the different attack stats. So you can see that the Sunset Staff has 160 for its magic attack. That's its level of magic damage. And it has 290 for its dark attack. That's 290 there. You can infuse weapons to do different types of damage. And so, for instance, with this rapier, the rapier currently does 230 plus 76 physical damage. And in the case of the rapier, I could infuse this rapier that I'm holding with a Dark Knight Stone. And you can see that over here on the right, I can't really point at it with my cursor, but on the right you can see the 230 would go to 161, it would lower to just 161 physical attack, but you'd gain 161 dark attack. You can do this to casting implements like the Sunset Staff, and with the Sunset Staff it's much more beneficial because that magic attack that we lose out on is only for casting sorceries, and I don't know if you've noticed, but we don't cast any sorceries. None. 0. We don't do that. So it doesn't matter that our magic damage is going down, but our dark damage goes up by a lot. And that really does make a difference. So yes, please. 1 dark Sunset Staff, please. Very funny that I have all these blue flames. I don't really have... Oh, yeah, you know, I can spend some juice here on the Roaring Halberd. That's nice. I'll definitely keep leveling up the Roaring Halberd as I get Dragon Bones. I have some nice armor pieces, you know? The Ladia hood, the Ladia gauntlets, the Insolent boots. Like, I've gotten some good drops. I'm going to keep rolling around in the Prom set, but I have gotten some good. I'm not going to do anything about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to... Soul of Veldstat, let me think. Veldstat, you can make his mace, which I don't care about. You might be able to make, like, a shield or some shit. I think I don't care about anything you can make with Soul of Veldstat. And if I need a Soul of Veldstat, well, I'm comfortable just using a bonfire aesthetic later. Remind me what the Crushed Eye Orb does? It invades the world of a... Okay, it's like the Blue-Eyed Orb. Interesting. To the Emerald Herald. We got that King Ring. Love that for us. Love that we got that King Ring. I can already think of some ways in which I might re-roll. Wow, 21,000 is not enough for a level up, huh? We're really getting there. Alright, let's get some of this junk out of my inventory. Beautiful. Perfect. Amazing. Okay. All right, onward with our lives. I'll drop 20,000 on some life gems. Why not? It sounds like a good deal to me. 71 life gems, please. All right, we have the king ring. Where should we go first? There's a couple different places we could go. I think we're going to go straight along the main path and just go to Aldia's Keep. Reason for this being, I'd really like the Ashen Mist Heart. And the reason I really want the Ashen Mist Heart is because I'd really like to do the Giant Lord over and over again. Because I like money. Money is cool. Yeah. Run. Show me an ogre now, please. One ogre, please. Hello? Wait, hold on. My guard broke for some reason. Get wrecked, idiot. Red Tearstone Ring. I cannot believe the RTSR is just sitting there in this game. Is the RTSR as good in this game as it is in Dark Souls 1? You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like we should try to pop into the first DLC ASAP to grab us a Flynn's ring. Don't you think? I mean, this build is perfectly set up for Flynn's. We'd reap a huge benefit from Flynn's on this build. And it's like, it's just sitting there, you know? It's not like it's a particularly difficult ring to get to. And the sooner we get it in the playthrough, you know? Like... That's a mimic. I don't need to do this, but it's kind of fun to just... Ever since I learned in the last episode or so that you can just poison them and they just sit there and die. That is so funny. You're literally just like, alright, well, I guess I'll go do something else while you know, get poisoned to death, idiot. Be back for your shit later. Huh. Of course, this is also a hilariously inefficient way to do this, like we should just stab it with our weapon, right? Bam, bam. One dark mask. I don't think there's... Oh, no, there is. Okay. Hello. Well, that's that. Bum 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 ba bum ba da bum bum. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba na na na. Gotta go talk to the most normal man in the world.
Well, you're nicely hollowed, aren't you? Are you tormented by memory? Now the question. This long ago, this night, the fool dreamt of bringing, but instead, he created what he sought was strength, and so I decided to demonstrate. While my vessel slept, I'd find my mark and hunt him, but my vessel did not approve. And so while I slept, he sealed the both of us away. No, I don't have anything against humans. I'm only using what the god, so what say you to us? If you don't, I'll leave this place. I couldn't give a fig either way. Yes, I see. I want you to kill a merchant named... is the only person who'd have some... This is my... Now let's discuss it. I want you to kill one more. Your target will be Kale. While I was trapped, he wore a strange... Yeah, perhaps. I want... Bring his help.
Okay. The most normal man in the world is in that prison cell, and he gives you a target list of NPCs he wants you to kill. But you can actually get all of the items that he wants as proof of your murder without having to kill any of them. So I already had the ladder miniature from Gillian in my inventory. I'll go get Kale's helm. I'm pretty sure that, like, at this point in the game, I just have to talk to Kale. He'll just give it to me. Hardest test in the world for, you know, Dark Souls player. Do you kill a person, or you just, like, simply, like, talk to them for, like, 2 seconds? Hello? You guys are starting to get quite a lot of health, you know that? Come on over here. Ouch. Yeah, don't let that distract you from the fact that I was hitting R1. He was just whooping my ass, but you know what? I was just hitting R1. Who else has an enemy inside? Do you have an enemy inside? You do. Dude, these guys have so much health, we may as well buff. Not even a waste. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Do you have an enemy inside? Nope. How about you? Yep. Man, his AI didn't know what to do, man. He was just standing there being like, something's kind of scratching me in the back, but I don't really quite know what to do about it. Bright bug. We always love a bright bug. Those are really useful. I never use them. I always forget that they're in my inventory. And the game doesn't exactly, like, fliff them out. So I'm frequently like, no, I shouldn't. But, like, those are really good. One very large basilisk. And there it is. Oh my god. I'm gonna be real with you. I did not see myself in the particle effect, but the game said you died, dude. So what are you gonna do? You died. Sometimes that's just how it be. That's okay. Moving on. Moving on with our day. Wow, the big-ass basilisk is still alive, huh? For some reason, I thought that was like an enemy that didn't respawn. Alas, no. Not getting fooled this time. Nice try. I believe someone invades you for walking down this hallway. And I think the thing you get out of this chest, like, isn't even really all that great. Oh, I stand corrected. 2 bonfire ascetics is pretty bitchin'. I guess I also stand corrected about that invasion, huh? All this Pharos Lockstone does is turn the lights on. But I still like it. It's nice. Now come over here and fight me. Would you believe there's a bonfire right here? Silly, silly Billy, huh? Ain't that some shit? Very funny. So check it out. Here's how you open this door. That's how you open that door. Oh shit. I did not mean to cast Dark Fog again. I meant to do Dark Orb. And that is the one and only way you open this door. Gotta get that malformed shell. We'll use an Amber Herb here because I need a Dark Fog cast. This is how I prefer to deal with ogres. Ogres and their darn lairs. I don't remember what's down there exactly. Okay. But I do know this, if you take off all your stuff, you don't have to worry about it breaking. Soul Geyser, Divine Blessing, and yeah, Solid Soul. For a build that's not me, Soul Geyser is like an incredible get. But for my build, I don't care that much. It looks goofy. Uh-huh. 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 I'm just looking at what we got. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'll be biased, but I think the Faram chest piece is still our best bet here. And we'll just put our weapons back on. Oh, and our rings. Excuse me. Gotta have my rings. And we did Chloranthy ring last time. Is that really what I want? Leo? It's like a life or Chloranthy. I mean, Chloranthy's so good. What are we gonna do? Not use Chloranthy? I mean, stamina regen is so great. Especially when I'm at kind of a relatively high percentage. You know, 55 is not like the highest possible percentage in the world, but it's not the lowest one either. I like to just kind of come on over here. Nope, he still let a Basilisk go. That's a shame. It's also not the end of the world. Obviously, we can deal with a Basilisk. I'm trying to remember how you get into this area over here. Bet you the message says something. Key required a head, but Dark Spirit required a head. Not exactly sure what that means, but it might have something to do with lighting this torch to be invaded by a dark spirit, and maybe they'll unlock the door from the other side. But I don't care, honestly. Doesn't really have any bearing on my life. I think I can Dark Thog you through the wall. No, I can't. Well, then instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to go right... Oh, we already dealt with it. Oh, okay. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh! You do it to yourself. That's so funny. I was like, I got confused on which door it comes from. I mean, honestly, that's just classic. That's great. That's how I feel. That's wonderful. That's what I think. That's just great. I don't remember if this guy's foggable, but we'll try for one cast of fog while he's down and out. Look at that, he's foggable. That's neat. Oops, just one hit. Oops, just one hit. Man, that sucks. I was going for that head bonus damage. Just kind of being annoying, huh? Okay. Still annoying. Okay. Could have gotten the kill there. Okay. Missed my 4th attack in a row. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna get breathed here. Okay, look at here. We're not doing this anymore. Get Dark Orbed. We're done. Oh my god, you ranged me. Oh my god. Oh, this is good. I like it. I like when you're a dummy and then you have to pay the price. I really, really thought that was funny. Like the 6 consecutive missed attacks into the missed Dark Orb that was like aimed correctly, but it got ranged. It was just absolutely quality there. Hey, look, our first invisible hollow. Because I haven't really done a good job looking for him. Just an excellent go there. On one hand, my Roaring Halberd wouldn't mind picking over this entire zone and getting every last Dragon Bone. On the other hand, I kind of want to skip, like, ahead. You can pretty much skip this whole zone. You don't have to like do any of Dragon Eyrie. You don't want.
Bearer, long have I awaited. Wonder, bearer, the ancient, take them.
Thank you for the feather. This zone can also be quite annoying, though, to be fair. All the dudes that break your gear. Yuck. You know? Yuck. Oh, heck. We'll do it. Those dragon bones are calling me. It might be worth using the bracing ring here, to be honest. Just in case we're a little sloppy. Take off the Quaranthy ring, put the bracing ring on. Where is it? Right there? Could seriously be worth it. There's one. Okay, alright. This is a special, extra annoying version of the exploding enemies that also break your equipment. I think that's great, personally. If I don't break those eggs, the dragon doesn't wake up yet. Meaning we can just kill the dragon. I can also hear one of our boys. There he is. Is there another boy? I don't hear him. Oh, yes I do. I do hear him. But where is he? We don't know. He's up there. There's multiple. The best way to deal with this zone is to just kind of try to be slow. Wow, I can't believe I didn't startle that lizard. Slow and methodical. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. To be slow and methodical. Eliminate the annoying guys before you deal with the dragon. Try to not roll through any of the eggs yet, because each dragon has its own clutch of eggs, and they aggro if any of the eggs are disturbed. But, like, because of the way I've done it, this dragon hasn't woken up, and all of the extra enemies are gone, and we have time to buff and dark fog, and then it's like, good morning, sunshine, time to die. I'm surprised you're not dead. There it is. I can't believe I thought about skipping all of this. There's just like so much good shit in this zone. Just gotta be a little patient. Oh, hello. Sniper spot. I don't remember what that is. There are some bastards right around the corner here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Alright. Be wary of miscreant. Oh, I'm always wary of miscreant. Miscreant ahead. Oh, I see. They're just telling me that there's more bastards across the bridge. I know there's bastards across the bridge. Can I shoot over this? You bet I can. Being very careful. Dragon bone, that's huge. Yet another sleeping man. I can hear that there is a Titanite lizard. I don't know if I've scared it yet or if it already got scared off. Right there. Got it. Doesn't even matter that that happened. Rolled into that. Roll. Ooh, rolled into that too. Alright, so we gotta be a little safe here. Not doing the world's best. Oh my god, the buffered inputs there. We gotta be a little safe. Not doing the world's best job of rolling out of the way of those stomps. I'll tell you what. That's okay. That's another dragon in the bank. I don't remember if there's anything in here at all. Oh, there's a guy that's gonna blow up. I'll tell you that much. So we can go down that way. And we may just... I think we do go that way. I do want to just peek my head in there real quick. I think this overlooks something, somewhere we've already been. Just checking, being thorough. A lot of magic stones. I can hear another bastard. Little clinky clanky guy. And no, this doesn't overlook somewhere we've already been. But at the same time, I don't think we'll be fighting it from this angle. I think I'd rather run down that way and come in over there. That'll put me closer to that Titanite lizard. We'll see. We will see. Is this the one where you drop off right here? No. That's later on. Right here? That's where we drop off? Yeah, it's right here. I think there's an enemy down. Yep. Pharos Lockstone, we always love getting those. Do we literally have to bone? We do, don't we? And that's just the sad fact of the matter. I think if I was smarter, what I would have done is I would have gotten all the dragons first, and then I would have dropped down here at the very end. But I forgot. I forgot. But this will go quicker by virtue of the fact that, you know, we don't have to fight each and every dragon along the way here. And there will be a certain amount of enemies that will just simply be able to skip by running. Whoa. There's a lizard. 2 Titanite lizards even. Maybe it's... Oh, and that one had dragon bone. Maybe it's good. We had to go back. Wow! Dark Knight stone. White Knight trunk. Okay. Okay. I'm willing to bet this might actually be a good thing. Is this where I have 8 million dudes come out and say hi? Alright. Ooh, a Forlorn invasion. From where? Behind me? Behind me. Somehow I knew. You didn't get that fog, huh? Now you're fogged. No, still no, huh? Okay. We'll try one more time. Forlorn does not give a shit about Dark Fog. I tell you what, he's just decided, excuse me, she, our queen. Nope. Alright. Thank you for stopping by. It's always a pleasure. Love you. Using a lot of herbs. But that's understandable. All right, and we're back. Okay, that's one. No, not you. You. What? Whoa. Hurt him. No! That's okay. We miss out on one. That's fine. We don't need all of those resources anyway. If I really am hurting for some upgrade resources later, I can remember there's a Titanite lizard here and come back, but I don't care that much. I don't care so much that we're gonna... Yeah, if he wants to come over here to me, that's fine, because then I don't have to aggro that lizard. Probably gonna kill an egg by doing this. No. Okay. I can hear him. Where is it? Is it up there? Yeah, it's up there. That's a lizard you must only be able to get by dropping down. Yeah, you can see it right up there. It hasn't aggroed. So it's not disappearing. I'm gonna run back up there and get it. You know, I'm just gonna waste a dark weapon charge. Who cares? It's not that valuable. It's like right below me. Now it aggroes. I was wondering, like, when will it aggro, though? Slab, some large shards, some regular shards. I mean, none of that's that bad. It's pretty good. Anyway, it's time to do what I must do. Ow, right dead center on me. Well, that one went a lot better. Is there anything in here? No. Okay. Okay. I do believe that that concludes Dragon Eyrie. I think there might be a few minor treasures we missed, but nothing all that crazy. Time for a teeny tiny Aldia. Hello, itty bitty Aldia. Oh, he's so cute. Goodness, these guys take a lot of damage from dark. That's a lot of dark damage that guy just took. Three bonfire settings is, of course, huge. Really looking forward to the third dragon ring, which is right around the corner. Not too much longer now. Bam, and a bam. Gonna trade? Nope, we're not. And a bam. That guy is actually kind of annoying to fight in melee. Pretty nuts that I can just triple dark orb him. not even get hit once because I'm not really directly putting myself in harm's way. That is not a mimic. What are all the messages though? Trap? No, no trap either. Just some twinkling titanite. Trap! Liar ahead. That's right. Say hello to some more homies. Hello, homies. How's it going? Great keeper stuff. Great sword guy. A 1-a and a 2-a and a 3-a. A Schlab. Wow, a shade. I don't think I've ever noticed Bashful Rays here. I'll take you with me, Bashful Ray. This next section's kind of annoying. Actually, you know what? I think I'm misremembering. I don't think it's that annoying at all. Now that I think it. Does he bow first? Alright, we'll let him get the bow out of his system and then we'll get on with our day. I forgot that if you have 2 guys, they fight you with 2 guys. Because if it's just a 1v1... Oh, hey. This, I think, is the 3rd dragon ring. Yes, indeed. Someone's about to get dark fogged. There's someone who's gonna get dark fogged. And his name is Dragonfang Villard. Isn't this annoying? This is annoying, right? Being poisoned and Bashful Raid is wiping at you with his claws, and I'm just pelting you with Dark Orb. If that happened to me, I was if I was invading and the host came up with a White Phantom and he just immediately Dark Fogged me and started spamming Dark Orb while his buddy stabbed me in the back over and over again with claws, I would be raging. I'd be scrumpy like, what in the unholy motherfucking cheese is this shit? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot that bringing Bashful Ray here with me makes the whole zone harder. And it definitely does. This is way harder than just doing the zone normal. But whatever, it's fine. It's souls. You with me, Ray? Come on now. Are we just gonna get ganked by like 8 million dudes because we have a Phantom? There's a lot of guys on these stairs. Holy shit. That's crazy. That's how we're gonna deal with that one. Okay. Well, a lot of them are really seriously injured because of that dark fog. That is so funny. I don't think I've ever done that. That was really tasty, hitting like 10 of them with dark fog or some shit. Did any of them drop anything? Doesn't look like any of them dropped anything. Okay. Well, back at it again, I guess. Use a amber herb here real quick. Gentlemen. Yeah. Come on down. Ooh, the roll. Oh my goodness. Don't die. Don't die, baby. Oh my god. Uh-huh. No big deal, no big deal, no big deal. I'm loving all the souls. I don't wish I had... Okay. He just is gonna sidestep me. Kinda wish I had gotten some more Drake Keeper gear, though. These guys can drop their gear, and I would have appreciated a set. Is that all of them? Okay. Well, shit. I did not do this at the right time. Ooh, never punished. Yeah, just get R1 to million billion times, dude. Get all my stamina back and then go on. Oh. Hold on. I'm waiting for my stamina now here. Really well done, man. Really well done how I drained all my stamina by mashing R1 a million times, and then I didn't have any way to get out of your R2 attack. Excellently executed there. I don't think I've ever killed all the guys on the stairs before. That's kind of fun. We'll fight the Ancient Dragon, but not right now. For now, just give me the Ashen Mist Heart. Thank you. We have to, you know, as is tradition, leave a message. Is it not in this menu? Objects, maybe? Body parts, maybe? Yep. Horse. The classic message. You gotta leave. You gotta leave horse for the Ancient Dragon. You gotta. Okay, well, we got pretty much everything we're here for now. What shall we do now? Talk to Kale. Kale. Kale, can I have your helm, Kale?
There and
You know, before I go spending like crazy, save a little bit of money here. And just see, like, is there anything that we're, like, really sorely hoping to reinforce? Finish off our Roaring Halberd. That's nice. None of these we really, really care about. I feel like we should finish off the Silver Black Spear here. Slab it up. If we can afford some chunks, we can also level up some other gear that we care about.
You've been well.
Yeah, we can buy some chunks. And we can buy some Dark Knight stones. We already have 2. We'll just spend 60,000 souls on some chunks. Guardian Dragon, I know we don't care about anything there. That's probably just like some sorceries and some flame weapons, and we don't give a shit about any of that. We should head over to Macduff, as Macduff will have rather Macduff has, it's simply that I want to infuse that Silver Black Spear and level up this Channeler's Trident, because why the heck not? Slab it on up. I'm going to sit on these chunks. I don't think I'm going to dump them into that bow. I think we'll probably find better things to spend Titanite chunks on. Get some of this stuff that I don't want out of my inventory. Goodbye, goodbye. Bye, goodbye. So long, so long, so long, so long. Oh, I gotta switch out the dragon ring. So we're on the 3rd dragon ring now, baby. Heck yeah. Get the old one out of my inventory. We don't need any of those. We don't need that one. Or that one. Or that one. I guess the other rings could theoretically have uses, so we'll keep them even though we're much less likely to use some of them. And I don't ever bother wrangling my consumables because it's just too much work, dude. It's just too much work. Macduff, say hello. One dark silver black spear, please. Amazing. Simply amazing. One dark roaring halberd, please. Incredible. One dark rapier, please. Oh my gosh. For some reason I had 3. For some reason I thought I had 3. I guess we'll just have to go back and buy one. Because it's like, we're not really getting that much. I don't know why we didn't go to dark rapier to begin with. Oh, can we buff it once it's dark? I know how we can find out. I'll tell you how we can find out. Oops. Put that silver black spear in our hand. And if we can still buff it. Yeah. Okay, so we should have been rolling with a dark rapier this whole time. Dude, this thing's a monster. Okay, so we'll just buy one more Dark Knight stone here. Honestly, if we can afford it, we may as well get all of them. We like dark weapons in this household. Note to self, there's some Dragon Bones and there's some Twinkling Titanite here, but we don't need it yet. It's quite expensive. Yeah, so we go from 230.76 to something that's not that lower, right? Now it's 200. We've lost out on some damage. But I feel like it's a net positive. With Dark Weapon, anyway. Should probably have simmed that out, but I'll do that off stream. In the meantime, I'll tell you what we can find out right now is that I can put another rapier in the inventory here. I sure wouldn't mind spending chunks on leveling up another rapier. That seems like a good use of chunks to me. Of course, I'll be one short, or two short. Eesh, that sucks. But we'll get more chunks soon. And then we can directly compare them. But in the meantime, I'm pretty sure Dark Rapier is where it's at. Okay, so we have the Ashen Mistheart. Should we just go straight to Giant Lord? I kind of feel like we should. I like money. It's funny that we haven't gotten several of the Forest of the Fallen Giants bonfires. Yep. Oh, we never talked to Kale. Said we were going to talk to Kale, and then never did that. Oops. I think these guys should stand down when you have the symbol of the king. That's my opinion. Do you see we did over 600 damage with Dark Weapon and counter damage? Pretty good. Sure not hurting for damage. Dark Weapon is really feeling like the... Or rather, Dark Infusion is feeling like it was the right way to go. And it just makes sense because, I mean, like, look, I don't have any weapon stats. But I do sure have Int and Faith, right? Whatever that item is down there, I remember it being pretty inconsequential, so we're not going to bother with it right now. Instead, we're just going to get in there. You got a Giant Lord to kill. All right, let's roll. Excuse me. Ooh, still got me. my iframes, am I right? Wow, he got me there too. Classic out of stamina moment. Okay. Oh, I wasn't even wearing... I think it's too late. Yeah, it's too late. I wasn't wearing any of the stuff that increases souls. Which you really ought to do with Giant Lord, because he's worth a simply tremendous amount of souls. Oh, I'm about to get firebombed. Came back here because you gotta get the bonfire aesthetic. There it is. It's very valuable. Getting firebombed again. We'll just keep chewing on life gems. A fire seed. Alright, well there's one Giant Lord kill. We'll get more. Let me out. Let's go get that inconsequential item down there. Oh shit, it's not inconsequential. Twinkling Titanite and a Fragrant Branch of Yore. That's actually, like, really good. Holy moly. Three life gems. Amazing. Simply astounding. Alright, I think we're going to be wrapping up here pretty soon. I played something like 3 hours of Dark Souls 2 today, and while I'd call that a good-ass day, and I'll gladly do that again tomorrow, might be time to do something else with my Eve. Could be. Isn't it fun to be just like killing these like beginning of the game hollows with like a totally cranked dark orb? A dark orb that is doing like near the maximum amount of damage a dark orb can do. You know, if we do DLC 3, we can also get the Dark Clutch Ring, which will increase the damage of both our dark, like, infused melee weapons, and obviously our hexes, too. It's pretty sick. We should do DLC 3 ASAP, based on that alone. Let's talk to Kale. Say hello, Kale. Kale, will you give me your helm, please?
Oh, you've made it. Of course. I was... He was... what? No, did you... It... It's... It... Did you see... It,
Huh. Well, There is a way to make him give you his helm. I don't remember what. We'll figure it out. I feel like we gotta light this torch just for vibes purposes. This is a good one. Bam. Heck yeah.
I would not vet. It was blocked by, but it was crumbling. Did you see the? It was.
All right, let's spend.
Bearer until
What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of at a point where it's like endurance and attunement. I mean, once endurance gets over 20 in Dark Souls 2, the diminishing returns kick in like crazy. 25 is already kind of like a lot of stamina, or endurance rather. Attunement for another slot. You could always get another slot. How many levels of attunement do I need to get my 5th slot? I can't afford it with 3, but I could start getting towards it. I don't know. I do not know. Kind of chilling with 4 slots right now. Let's take our extra special, not very good deal stamina. Look at that. All of those souls, and I get 3 stamina for it. Oh, boy. I try not to take stamina much past 20, but I just don't really have anything else I really want to spend my levels on right now. And, you know, as long as I'm spending on levels in general, I can always soul vessel later and just remake my build into something better a different time. You know, it'd be funny, what I might do literally right now. is I could rather get the Pyromancy Flame. And I'm sure I have so many fire seeds, I could just level up the Pyromancy Flame for fun. I have 7. Dang. Wow. It even sells a couple of Pyromancy Flames. I think if I just buy 2 more, we did it. Giant Lord Soul. I don't think the Giant Lord... Well, first of all, we're going to get so many Giant Lord Souls that this one's super disposable.
yes.
So I think if we buy 2 Fire Seeds, and then we reinforce Pyromancy Flame. Nope, we need 1 more.
Yes.
And we can't afford it.
Be safe.
Be safe. That's good. Well, just like that, we're almost maxed out on a Pyromancy Flame. So we could literally start using Pyromancy soon, if we wanted to, just for funsies. And, you know, it's like, why not? Why not? Gotta remember to go back and use this Key of the Embedded at some point, just for completion's sake. Okay. Alright. Thank you for coming to another episode of Decidedly Divine Dark Souls 2, Part 7. Wow, we're really knocking this game out. I'm glad to have come back and started playing it. And, you know, if you're like one of the 2 people that watch this channel, sorry about the delay, but, you know, I had to do what I had to do. So, See you next time. Have a good rest of your day. If you're having fun, keep having fun. If you're not and you're doing something stinky, well, then I hope that comes to an end soon. Remember, all things are impermanent. Everything ends. And that's good because that means other stuff can start. So I think that's pretty sick. See you next time when we'll do episode 8. Where, I mean, there's so little to do in the base game now that it'll probably look like Giant Memories, maybe Ancient Dragon and Vendrick, but probably we'll start dicking around in the 3rd DLC, get that Dark Clutch ring. So yeah, look forward to that. Bye-bye.